happy Thursday. As always, I am iiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And it is Ojo Bull, or Day of Expansion in the Yoruba days of the week, ruled by Jupiter, venerated by Shango, for those of us that live that Ifa life. It's August 21st, 2025, and the day is on a double up energy of 2. And we know Shango likes his things in doubles, so double up on the transformation, double up on the courage, double up on the fire that you need to transform into all you can be. Ashe. In the highest ways, of course. It's the 9th Thursday of summer solstice and the last one of Leo season. My bottom lip is stuck out, but oh well. We got to make way for the Virgo babies to turn up in their season, and I got something up my sleeve for that. And tonight, the moon is waning in the 5th house of Leo, waning in my house. So when the moon is waning in Leo, that's a good time to drop cowardice. It's taboo to Shango anyway. So make sure that you are releasing everything that's keeping the steel out your back and the electric in your heart to give you the guts, the gall, the boldness, and the audacity to be the best that you can be. Ashe. If you've been enjoying the music, mystics, and the mojo, then by all means, show your support to 222.9 The Mothership using the PayPal link in this video's description box. And if you've been listening all day, you started out at 12 o'clock a.m. with some sacral chakra sleep meditation, followed by your 6 a.m. Cosmic Weather Forecast. Then we had the rising Bembe, Orisha music to Shango, before we got to the funky fire starter fathers of song. Yes, this is a 24/7 groove, and here's what you get each and every Thursday, that you tune in to rotation 4 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. Thursday's Red's Jupiter expansion. I Ching's sensual voices of the fathers. Sacral chakra healing. Iba Sango, Iba Dada, Iba Aganju. Welcome to Thursdays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So if you are watching this from Facebook, then there's a player right there on the page where you can beam up, tune in, and jam out. If you're watching from TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, the link is in my profile. And if you aren't already, make sure you are following my Thursdaily Facebook page for I Chings and Scarlet Serenes for mystic and spiritual teachings that are only exclusive to rotation 4 of the Mothership 7 orbits. And I am available for readings today via the Mothership Spiritual Counseling Guidance and Hotline number at 314-200-0368 until 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Speaking of, I'll be right back with your Thursdaily Open Book Tarot read from my Slick Talking Golden Rider Tarot deck. And this one, must be a goon trying to come through me. Anyway, this one is for the general collective. Hope it resonates. Be right back. This is 222.9 Mothership, Radio for the Cosmos. Beam up. Thursday, prelude to the weekend. More relaxed energies creep in. Higher expanding thoughts by Jupiter's hand. Double-sided acts just relax the taxing last 3 days. Day 4 maximizes love today. Your own way as the energies sway, making way for the risen vibrations from yesterday. Pay tomorrow for many. Make a wish, toss a penny for plentiful blessings. To return expanded like fire. Thursday, prelude to the weekend. An iiiYansaje Muse short poem. And we are back. So, before I get into this read, if you want a 3-deck general tarot read, make sure you join me on the forecast that airs at 6 a.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time over the Mothership's airwaves, or you can subscribe to the forecast on Spotify and get the video version. But for right now, we're just going to split open this this slick talking golden-rotted tarot deck and just see what it has to say in general. All right? Ashe. Let's go. Iba Guushu, Ila Oorun, Ila Oorun. Iba Ila Oorun, Holy Spirit of the Most High, I give thanks. I give thanks to my Ori, I give thanks to my ancestors, and the Orisha that governs my head. I give thanks to the Ori, ancestors, and Ire, and spirit guides of all of those who are receiving this message. May everyone take what resonates, leave behind what does not. I honor Eshu, who opens the way for all spiritual messages to descend from heaven to earth, free of any falsehoods, of any malevolent forces that may be trying to thwart the integrity of this reading. We say Ashe. Ooh. Okay, so we got some King of Wands energy, and this may be speaking to, I'm getting the energy of a masculine energy that might have used their rod in the wrong ways because it led to heartbreak with the Three of Swords. What is this all about, Spirit? Okay, so we got the King of Cups inverted next to the Ace of Pentacles inverted. So this is already feeling like that massive narcissistic collapse energy that's having everything to do with Saturn's retrograde. Somebody tried to fake some love into some money and they ended up getting a heart broke. And after all that lying and scheming and cheating and ducking and dodging, they ended up with nothing in their hand but their ass. That is so sad. And with the High Priestess in reverse, this is something that really somebody fell for, either a fake spiritualist or somebody cast the wrong magic and ended up costing themselves everything. Goodness gracious, good balls of fire. And so underneath all of that, we got the Temperance card, which is divine protection over the real deserving recipient of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I'm going to close that up because that got kind of nasty. And by this following on Shango's energy of doubling up, what the universe is letting it be known in general, kids, is that examples are being made out of you all around you about what happens to people dancing on the wrong side of Eshu's crossroad thinking it's going to lead to erase. Well, let me remind you, there is no one on the face of this planet that has enough power, chi, ashe, whatever you want to call it, to keep the world from doing this. Nothing stops what goes around from coming around. And the Most High is so abundant. Align with your higher levels of divinity, and there will never be a need to scheme for your own gain. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So many of you will be claiming your wheels of fortune and going out into your future with the Knight of Pentacles showing up, following you with this pentacle. So focus on your future because your past doesn't need you anymore. And everything that you've been praying for is in your future, not in the disappointments of your yesterdays. Ashe. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, if any of this resonates, please feel free to share a comment. And you can always give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. Or you can hit me up on the pin site where we can get a face-to-face read live or pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. This is 222.9 the Mothership, and you are watching the Ortbit. Ashe. Ooh, that reading was intense. After her can get the hell out of it. Whether I simmer or whether I blaze, either way, I'm too hot. Shango. The Jupiter Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9. The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. So, y'all know the drill. I got to get back on up to the mothership, cook up more music, mystics, and mojo to throw out over these airwaves. And today's channel song is really feeling the vibes of Shango's Double Up. Here's the elements of sound: earth, wind, and fire with serpentine fire. This is 222.9 The Mothership, radio for the cosmos. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what